I don't even understand how she's able to manage to work, to be a family person and still play sports, because now it means most of your time is taken in this.
Ni passion ya sports. Ukipenda sports utatafuta time ya kuchunga mtoto na pia kucheza sports.
I don't think I balance. Hakunanga balance because first, as I have a special son who has autism. He's on the autism spectrum disorder, which makes it a bit more challenging because we have had nights where I don't sleep.
It's so tough, but she does it from home to here. Sometimes she comes with the kid, so you have to leave the kid outside, come and play, go and look after the kid. Yeah.
Her being a woman and trying to juggle between sports and family, I really echo the efforts that she's making. Bearing in mind, as a coach, she has a kid who is autistic. It's a challenge, and whenever we see her pushing herself, we really like and we echo whatever she's doing.
Niko na gold imekaa hapa kwa nyumba, haijainiletea anything tangible that I can say, well, okay, I won gold, this is what I got. Like for me, I have a child who goes for therapies, nahitaji hiyo pesa ya kwenda therapy. If the sport is not feeding me and niko hapo, what else am I going to? Because I leave this child behind with someone. Huyo mtu nahitaji kumsort, kuchunga huyo mtoto. I don't have the proper tires. My skate shoe imeisha. On the field, I'm thinking about roll ball, I'm thinking about winning the cup. When I step out of the line, I start thinking about Shalom. Has he slept? Has he eaten? So the first thing I do when I leave the field is calling home to find out if he has slept, if he's okay, if he's crying, if he's throwing a tantrum, how he's doing.
I would say I met Lydia in 2012 while we were in KU as students, and we fell in love. I was playing rollball by then, but for her she joined in 2013. So she used to see me skate and she would come and cheer me up, and I just encouraged her to try also skating, to try see if she could play rollball, and now here we are. We both represent the national team in rollball competitions. Initially, Lydia didn't want to play actually, because she's a perfectionist. So she only tries the games that she's able to do well.
First, as I have a special son who has autism. He's on the autism spectrum disorder, which makes it a bit more challenging because we have had nights where I don't sleep. I have not slept the whole night because he's awake, he's not sleeping. I have to go to work during the day, and then I have to go for training in the evening after work, and then still come back home. So I don't know if I balance, but I thank God that I've not gone crazy yet, and I don't think I'll go crazy yet, because you can literally go crazy because it's a marathon. Maisha ni marathon. Especially when you have a special kid, apart from being a mom, because we still have to do therapies during the week. I have to work, I have to compensate. And let me just say I'm grateful because of my boss who understands me, and my colleagues who allow me to go for the therapies for my son. I go for therapies. After therapy, I come to work, I compensate for the day I was not in. I go for training, I come back, be a mom. Sijui kama nina balance, but I just thank God because the grace is sufficient, because honestly I can't do it without him. The support from my family. My husband is supportive.
It's a big challenge trying to balance between motherhood and playing sports and being able also to follow your personal goals. Actually, I don't even understand how she's able to manage to work, to be a family person and still play sports, because now it means most of your time is taken in this. So when she's not at work during the weekends, we are always doing games. Then she also has to find time for us as a family. So I really applaud women who decide to follow the sports part. It's not an easy task, but I've seen them enjoy. I've seen her really enjoy, because it gives you a purpose, and when you do something you love, it's very easy for you to just push forward.
So she's a player that gives it all. Whenever she comes to play, she means business. She's a woman, and her being a woman in the society, dabbling between sports, work and family, it's a challenge, and whenever we see her pushing herself, we really like and we echo whatever she's doing. Lydia, being an experienced player who has played volleyball more than 10 years, she has vast experience in the game, and whenever she's fed in the team, she plays a role. Right now she plays as a second right back player, and she does her roles very well. When it comes to defense, she's aggressive on defense. When she goes to attack, she's also aggressive on attack. So she completely makes a complete player, since she can play defense well and play attack well.
Hapa ni tunaitanga 40 by 20 because these are the measurements za the roll ball court, and when I am here, I am not Mama Shalom, but I am Lydia, because Shalom has been left at home with his nanny, and I am here with Baba Shalom, but when he's here there is no Baba Shalom also, it is Joe. So here it's Lydia as a person, Joe as a person, and yeah.
When we come here, it is work. It is not like home, when I know we met at home and we were together. Over here we are under the coaches, so we have to be ready for anything. We are receiving instructions from our coaches. I'm happy to always see her train. I think sometimes she fights harder than I do, and I've seen her score great goals. I'm seeing improvement in her game, and I'm happy that we are together and we are pushing on.
Her contribution is immense, and what I can say is she's up to task, considering juggling between motherhood and sports. It's so tough, but she does it from home to here. Sometimes she comes with the kid, so you have to leave the kid outside, come and play, go and look after the kid. Yeah, she does well.
Mostly when I'm on the field, as I've said, we call it 40 by 20, and our coach always tells us when you are in the 40 by 20, you leave everything outside the sideline. So when I'm on the field, I'm thinking about roll ball, I'm thinking about winning the cup. When I step out of the line, I start thinking about Shalom. Has he slept? Has he eaten? So the first thing I do when I leave the field is calling home to find out if he has slept, if he's okay, if he's crying, if he's throwing a tantrum, how he's doing. Yeah, that is basically how my mind runs. What pushes me is I believe God has given me all these things with a reason. He has given me a child, a special child. He has given me a job. He has given me the ability to play in sports. So I accept all of them. And for sports, what pushes me is just passion. I just like being in the field. In 2015, we won gold. We won the World Cup. We didn't see any form of support. Niko na gold, imekaa hapa kwa nyumba, haijainiletea anything tangible that I can say, well, okay, I won gold, this is what I got from that. As in, basically, haija change life yangu sana, as in support from the government. But in 2019, serikali ili support, and we appreciate them for that. Ni vile tu hawakuwalipa dues zao za kushinda. They paid them for the training, but hawakuwalipa for the silver, for men, and for the gold. And hiyo ni kitu, I just wish they could look into it, because as players we sacrifice a lot. Kama sasa hivi I've been training all my weekends, niko grao. Every Saturday, every Sunday, na sasa weekend nimekuwa grao. Taya zangu zimeisha. I'm playing for Kenya team. As I ask for permission from job, they are assuming it's because I'm getting money from the other side. That's why niko na the audacity ya kupata ruhusa job kwenda tizi. But it's not so. But we are really hoping that the new CS will look into things and will change things for us. Because we give our time. I leave my family behind to go and play. And I'm not just playing, I'm representing the country. Na siku represent two country. We are actually winning on behalf of the country. We win these things. We just don't go to participate. We went to Tanzania. We were told there are no funds. So tukajisort. We went, we won, we played in the name of Kenya. We didn't play in the name of clubs. It wasn't Lydia who was playing or Mama Shalom. It was Kenyan jersey that we wore. And so as we are looking forward to this oncoming World Cup, the ladies, we are going to defend our cup. Yes, it is very hard to defend. To win, it's easier than defending your cup. And that means we really need a lot of support. We really need the camp. Tuna look forward gava itupatie hiyo camp. But we can be together as a team, we bond, and tukijua tukuwa assured that we will not, our families hawatalala njaa juu tumechoose kuchezea Kenya. Because some people watakosa kulipwa job juu ya hizo days wamekosa kwenda. But if we know that serikali italipia hizo siku hatujaenda, why not tucheze na hati yako yote? We get so many injuries, tunajipeleka hospitali, tires zinaisha, we buy for ourselves. Actually, sometimes to the extent that we buy the flag ourselves. So now I'm really urging the new CS, acha tuone change. Mlisema hii serikali ni ya mambo mapya. Let us see that change. Let us see the support in sports, especially roll ball. We actually win. Hatuendangi trip. We actually go and do the job. We leave our families behind. We sacrifice. Some people even lose jobs hiyo time ya kwenda World Cup because it takes some times. Huko kila weekend and then you are out of the country for some days, unarudi unapata una job. At least let it mean something for us, for our families who watch us go. Like for me, I have a child who goes for therapies. Nahitaji hiyo pesa ya kwenda therapy. If the sport is not feeding me and niko hapo, what else am I going to? Because I leave this child behind with someone. Huyo mtu nahitaji kumsort, kuchunga huyo mtoto. I know some people say it's not a must, lakini kama uko game utaelewa hizi vitu. You cannot understand how sports work. It's a passion and you have been chosen. Si ati nilijipeleka hapo. Among watu wote wa Kenya, 12 ladies were picked. And I thank God I was among the 12. So si ati ni kitu hivyo tu. When you are in sport and you are working for something, our greatest goal is World Cup. And tukisupportiwa, it will mean everything to us, and we'll be so grateful.
We are really psyched up. We are looking forward to the 6th Rollball World Cup that will be happening in Pune, India from 21st to 28th April. We really pray for government support in this because, as you know, Kenyan ladies are the champions. They are the ones that are holding the title. And us men, we are number 2. I'm the current captain of this team to the 6th Rollball World Cup for the men. And I would really appreciate if the government would come on board, support these guys. We've been training on our own means. We've been just using our resources to be able to go train and prepare for this championship. So I think it's high time we are crying out to the government if it's possible that they come out and support the team to be able to have a residential training and be able to just travel to the 6th Rollball World Cup to do us very good, because this is the team that has brought glory to Kenya. You know that ladies have won the World Championship twice, and us men, we've been growing throughout. We started as number 4, we came to number 3, now we are in 2nd position, so we really want to go back and bring the gold this time round.